Hello, I'm Owen Hemsley and welcome to R5 Reviews. Today I'll be reviewing the game Team Fortress 2. First off, a bit about the game. This game was made by Valve Corporation and it's a team-based first-person shooter online game. It's a sequel to the original Team Fortress, which was a mod for Quake. It was first released as part of a compilation called the Orange Box for Xbox 360 and PC in October 2007. A month later it was released for PS3. It became a separate game on Steam for PC, Mac and Linux.
Who on earth uses Linux?
What's a Linux?
On June 23rd, 2011, it became free to play, but it contains things that are called microtransactions, which basically gives the player the option to pay money for extra things such as like clothing for characters and extra weapons and things like that. But these are only optional. This game was announced way back in 1998, and it was first powered by the GoldSRC gaming engine, which is the same one used for the original Half-Life. It passed through several different design stages over a period of 9 years.
A period for 9 years? That's a hell of a lot of blood.
The final style has cartoonist visuals, and it runs on the Source engine now, which is the same as Half-Life 2. The game revolves around 2 teams, and the player has access to 9 different types of character. There are many different types of game mode, each with their own maps, and 2 examples of game modes on this are Capture the Flag and Attack and Defense. Onto the review. First of all, the controls. The controls in this game, especially if you're using a good mouse and keyboard, are very good and very responsive. The movement of the character on the PC is done with the typical WASD keys, and other things such as changing between weapons can be done very quickly, either using the scroll wheel or using a fast weapon switch, which only involves having to press one button to change to the previously used weapon, which is helpful when you're in fast-paced combat. Also, the controls aren't hard to remember simply because there aren't many controls at all.
Holy crap. Will someone answer that damn phone?
This is partly what I like about the game. It's a very simple game, and yet it manages to cram in so much fun and gameplay time. The best part of the game to realise how good the controls are is when you're using a character called the Scout, because this character can run really fast and it can do things such as double jumping whilst shooting. So once the player's learnt the controls, which really doesn't take very long, or it shouldn't do anyway, they can be zipping around the map with ease in no time. So yeah, the controls are successful. Next up, challenge level. How difficult is this game? Well, in my opinion, the challenge of this game is brilliant. The main reason for this is because the game has a thing called auto-balancing. This means that if one team is constantly getting points and the other team isn't, the game will transfer the best players of the winning team onto the losing team, so it gives them a chance. This also means that new players, or what some people call noobs, can get a chance. This means they can get a chance to get used to the game. As this game is only online, apart from a training mode, which doesn't really count, there is no option for difficulty setting, because it all depends on the actual players who are online. Most importantly, how fun is this game? First of all, I want to say how funny this game is. There are so many reasons why this game is funny. The player can make their character say different things or even taunt their opponents. They can set loads of people on fire with a flamethrower. The way players can dress, for example, there's a hat you can get which is literally just an upside down Wellington boot. There's imaginative weapons. For example, there's one called the Cowmangler 3000, which is a great laugh. All of these things mixed with the cartoonist style graphics and brilliant characters involved in the game makes this game a great laugh, especially if you're online with people you know. And apart from the actual humour of this game, the actual game modes themselves are brilliant. One of my personal favourites, which I've already mentioned, is Capture the Flag, even though it should be called Capture the Bag, because you're actually just picking up a bag. I like this one because normal Capture the Flag is fun anyway if you've played it on other games before. But when you mix this with things such as flames, screaming, explosion and funny characters, it honestly couldn't get much better or more fun.
Now, I may have told a lie. There is something better than Team Fortress 2. Bacon!
In conclusion, apart from the fact that this game can only be played online, not including the training mode, everything about this game is amazing. The humour is absolutely brilliant. It left me in tears once before, actually, in tears of laughter. The actual game modes themselves are well thought out. The weapons are brilliant. For example, you can get anything from a wrench to types of gun which dissolves other players at a molecular level. Yeah, it really does get that crazy.
Crazy, man.
The auto balancing is brilliant and thoughtful, actually. The controls are brilliant and the graphics are really stylistic. However, even though the humour and fun is apparent, this game is still very competitive and can be tense, especially when you're trying to get like so-called revenge on someone who keeps constantly killing you. So it still has like the serious side of it, which is good as well. In my opinion, everyone should play this game. It beats Call of Duty, it beats Battlefield, and it's one of the most fun things I've ever experienced, actually. I therefore give this game a 9.5 out of 10. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to share, subscribe and like this video if you would. If you have any ideas for games to review, or have further questions about this video, please just comment below, as I will happily take reviews into account. Next time I will be reviewing the alpha game Rust, so just thought I'd let you know that now. Thanks for watching, and see you later.